Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Suikoden III. Alright, we now have a decision to make. Well, we don't have the decision just yet. So we can start with Chapter 4 for everyone, except Chapter 4 is basically the same for each character, so it really does not matter whose Chapter 4 you actually start with. So, let's just pick Ghetto. Love this music. Yeah, some of the in-game music is actually a bit better than I remembered. What is this? It's actually a pretty nice looking pad here. Considering the cave we had to go through to get here. The Flame Champion Auld, my beloved, is deceased. What? We came all this way? Damn it. You know, the first time I played this game, this was the first Suikoden game that I played. I didn't play 1 or, well, 2. I'm pretty sure I mentioned during 2 that was the first time I played it. Until much later. And I had seen the artwork online and stuff for them. So I'd always assumed that because the Flame Champion in this game used a staff and the hero in Suikoden 1 used a staff, that they were the same people. But no, they're not. But how can a rune bearer die? The bearer is supposed to be immortal. That is true, but he chose to grow old with me rather than live eternally. Why would you do that? I mean, I'm planning to live forever. I don't know about anyone else, but... My dear Sana, how do you like being known as the Flame Champion's lover? I don't like it. The Flame Champion, the Champion's lover? I never intended to live in somebody else's shadow, let alone bear such a grandiose title. Hey, Sana looks pretty cute back then. Who knew? I don't like being labeled either, but somehow I got the name and it stuck. I never thought I'd be working for justice or the people. I was born and raised here in the grasslands, and I just couldn't bear to see my land ransacked. I've always kind of assumed that he was a member of the Saphir clan, which I don't think we ever actually get to visit. Since, you know, he doesn't really dress like any of the other clans. That's how it all began. People were so excited to finally have hope, they projected it onto me. And here I am now. Is it difficult to always sustain that heroic image for the sake of your people? It is hard to have such devoted people imposing their ancient dreams and ideals on me. I want the decision to act as I wish, to live or to die. But it doesn't do me any good to complain. I must think positively. That sounds more like the man I know. You've been behaving more like a champion lately, but it's just for show, isn't it? I'll admit I'm relieved. I'll only fight for what I hold dear. Dear. Holy Harmonia has agreed to a 50-year ceasefire. This should give us enough time, provided anyone remembers it. Us? That might not be enough. Yes, but at least we won't see our loved ones destroyed before our own eyes. We'll leave it to our kids to figure that out. The name Champion means nothing to me. My time with you, that is the most precious thing. Auld. Love that planning for the future there. Okay, to be fair, that does kind of sound like me. Put off till tomorrow what you could do today? Yeah, that's me. Then he used an ancient secret method of Sindar to seal the true rune he bore in his body, and chose to perish along with me. Oh, the jerk died early! Ancient Sindar secret, huh? I don't get it. Why would someone do that? I don't doubt it. It sounds like something he'd do. Then the Flame Champion, the hero who protected the grasslands, is no longer... Son, the shadows of the dead don't protect your loved ones, you do. You'll see. Well, except for that one you couldn't protect. God damn it, old lady! But the new champion must unite the grassland clans with Zexen. They're still in constant conflict, and under threat of the Harmonian army. Auld accomplished it not with his title as a hero, but with his own abilities. Isn't this so? Well, yeah, I guess if you consider his own abilities the rune, sure. Ghetto, you still haven't forgiven Auld, have you? You never change. You were always an idealist, and it encouraged Auld to no end. But the fact that you didn't seem to understand him hurt him. You know that clothing, the clothing there is going to get awfully dusty if you just leave it sitting there. Auld left me with a message, which is why I'm here today. He was able to predict the future to some extent because he bore the true rune. I don't think anyone else has ever had that ability. It doesn't seem like it... Well, no, actually, I was about to say it doesn't sound like a fire ability, but there is pyromancy. The true fire rune he sealed is protected by the ancient secret method of Sindar. If you wish, I can open the door for you. But this will require you to take the power and the burden of the Flame Champion upon yourself. Take over the title of the Flame Champion? Then who is it going to be? Are you saying that one of us three will be his successor? Auld often said that one's destiny is not predetermined, but is changeable. He said even destiny makes room for a person who is strong-willed. Auld told me that the three of you would appear here to take over the true fire rune, but he didn't specify who. He believed that a person's will, rather than their destiny, could open a door into the future. The decision of who will assume the title of Flame Champion will not be made by destiny, but by the will of a person. And yet destiny still brought us three here today. Okay, so select the Flame Champion's successor. Hugo? Chris? Or Ghetto? So, we can go ahead and take a save state in case I decide to hop back here and see exactly what the different speeches are. But Hugo is the... Well, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Hugo is the canonical Flame Champion, so let's choose him first. Let's see what he has to say. So who's stepping forward? During my first battle, I lost my best friend. What? That wasn't your first battle! Sergeant said it's all part of war, but I'd do anything to have enough power to stop that kind of thing from ever happening again. Mr. Flame Champion, we need the power you possessed. So can you please let me have the power? I don't think it's in the staff there, Hugo. We don't actually get it yet, though. Alright. Let's go back here. Alright. So that's Hugo. Hugo has the his fire skill can get up to B at maximum naturally. On the other hand, Ghetto can get up to a B+. So if you want the person with the highest natural fire ability, Ghetto is the one you want to choose. I think Ghetto might also have the best magic stat, with Hugo being second. Let's go ahead and see what Ghetto's selection monologue is. Now, Ghetto has his own True Lightning rune, so there really isn't a big need to have him become the Flame Champion. Ald, I enjoyed having you around. I couldn't fight the curse that came with the rune I bore in my body, but I admired your unbound and free-spirited way of living. When the true rune bearer loses the rune, he suffers greatly and pays a high price. You traded that mighty power for mortal life. You abandoned everything in order to share with your loved ones the little time that was left. I am jealous of you, very much so. And now... And of course, remember that you can't have two true runes on the same person. So, you might be wondering what would happen to the lightning rune, the true lightning rune, if you choose Ghetto. Well, that would go to Hugo. But I'm going to go with Chris. When I originally started this Let's Play, I basically kind of got a feel for what everyone's, what they wanted to see. Because there are the three main characters, you have the option of who to choose as your Flame Champion, essentially your main character. Hugo is the canonical Flame Champion, but to be perfectly honest, I don't like Hugo that much. I like Ghetto a lot, but he's got a True Lightning rune. The opinions were pretty split. There were a lot of people who wanted to see the canonical path, but I haven't watched, fully watched anyone else's Let's Plays of this game, but it looked like most people chose the canonical path. So I want to be different. I'm going to go ahead and choose Chris. Hopefully someone else will choose Ghetto at some point when they do a Let's Play. I don't know. I'm sure someone will. I do like Chris. I think she's a pretty good character, and I like the non-canonical path. And I believe there is an extra scene in the game if you choose Chris. So, you get a little bit of bonus content. Go ahead and choose Chris. And it's not like there are any games that take place after this one, so, I certainly won't be breaking canon if I play a non-existent game that cites Hugo as the Flame Champion. Look, I know that we focused on everyone else's chest, but there's a little bit of a difference when you focus on a woman's chest there, game. Not that I'm complaining that much. The way you love the grasslands is the way I love Zexen and its knights. We may have differing viewpoints on some things, but not about what's important. Both of our lands are in grave danger. I can never be guardian of your beloved grasslands, but I should know how to use the power, so... Please give me the power. I wouldn't mind a high-def remake of this game. That'd be pretty cool. I don't think it would ever happen. You will follow Auld as the new Flame Champion, Chris. To fulfill his last request, I will open the door to the true rune. Behind it, a challenge awaits you. By passing this test, you'll prove your ability to bear the rune's responsibilities. Yes, I will. Okay, and we get to form a party. Let's put each individual person in their own section. Yeah, as you can see, Geto almost certainly has a higher magic stat than Hugo, since he already has 4th level spells. And as you can tell, Hugo almost certainly has a higher magic stat than Chris. And that's going to be the way it is through the entire game. Let's go ahead and save it. So again, if you play through the game, you can keep this the save that I made at the end of Thomas's chapter. If you played Thomas's chapters early, that'll be after whoever's 3rd chapter you finished last. So let's see. There we go. Ah, crap. Hit the wrong button. So you can if you keep that save around, you can always go back through and play through the game. But it really is essentially the same game after this point. There is no real difference. You know, a few things here and there in dialogue, but the game does not change any much at all, and you really do not need to use the True Fire Rune at all to complete the game. And really, considering that none of the characters have even like A+ or S in fire magic, there really isn't even a big point in, a necessary point. No, that's not exactly what I want to say. They're not very good at fire. None of them are very good at fire. So there's no real, I don't know. You know, they're going to be better with other stuff, basically. Well, then let me guide you. Are you ready? Could you wait just a moment? Certainly. Let me know when you are ready, and I will show you the way. Okay, I'm not actually going to do it, but you can leave. You can go back to Chisha, Almakinen, and Duck Village. You can't go any further than that, but you can go back to those 3 villages. I don't think that there's going to be anyone that we can interact with, and there's nothing really to do, but you could go to Almakinen, for example, and do some training, since they have both the Bujutsu and a tutor. I am actually tempted to do that, because I got a lot of skill points, and it might be a good idea to at least boost up fire on Chris. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to do that off screen, though. So I'll be right back. Alright, I didn't do a whole lot, I just ran around. I got some skills up. We actually went up some levels, because there's a rare encounter in Kaput Forest that is 2 blue mantics. Yeah, that was fun. Alright, and when we come back in here, we start right here, right in front of Sana. Alright, Sana. I'm ready to face this challenge. Please show me the way. Well then, may I show you the way? Yes. This way. Alright. What kind of challenge could it really be? It's probably nothing really tough, I'm sure. It certainly isn't going to be anything that was in the opening sequence. No, definitely not. The true fire rune lies here. Proceed and open the door. Do I have to? I didn't take any lockpicking skill. I don't have the key. Oh well, I guess I'll go home. Wait, what door? Maybe they meant seal. Yeah, because I'm not seeing a door. Huh? Oh! That's a lot of fire. Did you build this thing on a volcano? Damn it! Ah, the test, I see. Now, you're awfully calm about being suddenly being presented by a red dragon engulfed in flames, Chris. That's a little bit calmer than I would be. Okay, Will. Fire rune incarnation. Oh, and you can actually see the fire rune, the true fire rune on the floor there. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and start off with the Phoenix rune. Let's go ahead and start off with Hammer of Raijin. And Funeral Wind. I don't think any of that's really going to be all that helpful. Let's just attack. I think he'll do more damage with attacking because he gets 3 attacks. Pretty nice. Oh, that's a lot of slowdown. Red dragon, face the blue dragon. Ooh, that was some nice damage. Oh, that's some good damage, too. Alright, what are you gonna do? I actually have no idea how many hit points this guy has, but... What are you doing? What are you doing? You're like... Oh, God. That looks unpleasant. That did look like it might have hurt a little bit. Yeah. Hugo definitely took the most. Hugo probably cannot take another one of those. Just defend. Now, I'm going to hold that off for now. I am going to use Furious Blow. Let's go ahead and use that on yourself. So I boosted up his wind magic a bit for this fight. There we go. What are you gonna do? Are you dead? Really? Nice. Oh, that was... Yeah, you don't have to flip, Hugo. That's... and Chris actually got a level. Nice. Got no money. You take Dragon Incense. Neat. I have no idea what that does. I think there's an item in the earlier games that does some healing, but... I did it. Now I have proven myself. You did do a lot of damage, although Geto did do more. Over the course of that battle, he did more. But that Phoenix rune definitely helped. Of course, now I'm losing one of my runes. Not sure which one. True fire is now yours. Ooh. It's pretty. Ah, well, I'm glad I didn't get roasted by that dragon, thank you. My job here is done. Let us return now. It is time for the living to continue their lives. And the dead to continue their deaths. I guess? I mean, that's like... What else do the living do? Discounting suicide. Hugo. And... Geto. Did we actually meet before this? I'm not sure, Geto. The rune of the Flame Champion of the Grasslands is now in my hand, and I've solemnly acknowledged this. I was able to see evil heading for the rune in Almakinnon. Let me use its power to defeat this evil. You call me evil? That's a serious accusation, Missy. Oh, no, I guess that was supposed to be him. Not Uber. I thought that might have been Uber. Why are you here? This place is supposed to be sealed. You just unsealed it yourself. When I sought the rune previously, it was impossible to find this location. The Flame Champion must have been an extremely cunning man. Yeah, that's a good description for Alds everywhere. I searched Labuk, the Saphir clan, even Almakinnon. It caused me a lot of trouble, but it doesn't matter now. I found what I'm after. Give me the rune. You! Nice to see you again, lady. I was unable to kill the girl, but I will take that rune along with your arm if you wish. What? Let's get on with this, shall we? I'm a very busy man. I won't relinquish the rune. It carries the hopes of thousands of people. Go ahead and resist. It'll give me a chance to practice my powers of persuasion. You know, I'm pretty sure you only have one true rune. Oh. Then again, you could have that rune. So shall we get started, Flame Champion? I guess so. Kinda would have liked to have healed. Alright, Chimera A, Uber, Chimera B, Masked Man, Chimera C, Sarah. Pretty sure we want to take out Sarah first. Let us see. What can we actually do? Yeah, I lost my double strike rune. I got Phoenix, though, at least. That's not too bad. Final Flame, 1200 damage to one foe. That'll go off at the end of the round. Yeah, all of these are going to take a while to go. Let's go with this on Sarah, though. It would probably get her whatever spell she's going to cast off first. So that's why I wanted to keep these. Yeah. On everyone. You do not have a whole lot, but let's go ahead and do shredding. Magic for everybody! Timer's up, but let's see how we do in this battle. Yes, took out all of the Chimera. Oh, nice. Way to go, Chris. I hope that takes out Sarah. That is some real slowdown there. Took out Sarah. Nice. Who are you going after now? Whee! Oh. Nice. Wow. Who took out... Oh, Ghetto must have taken out the Bishop. The Masked Man. Wow, nice. It can't be. I can't believe my eyes. You can't have awakened the power of the true rune already. I really didn't even need to use that. I could have done a Phoenix on you. Impossible. I guess we have to admit it. What? Be careful, he's using the true rune's power. Ugh. Or not. Oh. Hey! What was that? Was it the spirit of the last Flame Champion? It's just more futile resistance. Please, hold it there. The gate has just been opened. Oh, hey! What's going on? Somebody tell me. Oh. These guys. What's going on? You know, we left this place and came back and didn't see any of them. Boss, what happened? Where am I? I think we got enough people we could take them again. Let's finish them off. Come on. What's happening? This place is filled with traces of the last Flame Champion's aura. It is not advisable to fight here. Sarah. Yes, sir. I'd kind of like to know what rune she's using at that point. Why? Why can't we do as we choose? Is this the spirit force of the rune? Stop! I will leave the rune with you for the time being, but I will be back soon. Why did no one jump in after them? I mean, I suppose it's possible that wouldn't have worked, but they didn't even try. Hey, what's going on? Where the hell am I? You're not even going to answer your good friend Sergeant Joe, Hugo? How rude. And apparently we fall asleep. Where am I? I think we're going to have to figure that out in the next episode. See you then.